Hello everyone, Vito's A40 back with another deck reading. This is the Three Little Pigs deck from Pure Imagination Projects. The top says the Three Little Pigs playing cards. The bottom says Edition 01, produced by Pure Imagination Projects. I don't see a need for any edition number. One edition, one deck is enough. That's all we need for this. And then it says Los Angeles, California, the United States of America, because that has so much to do with the Three Little Pigs. And you see a little pig there on the front. Trying to imitate a pig here. And it says the Three Little Pigs, Pure Imagination Projects on one side and the other. And the top as well says the Three Little Pigs playing cards with the pips. The bottom, I guess Pure Imagination logo. And it says concept by Derek McGee, illustrated by Joe White, managed by Chris Choco, distributed by Pure Imagination Projects, made in the USA, crafted at Ye Old Studio. I don't know why this needs to be managed by Chris Choco or Whispering Imps, but whatever. The back, you see the back design, very floral and leafy. And it says along the sides, the Three Little Pigs, Pure Imagination Projects, and there's a Roman numeral for 2016. No seal. And the flap is more the same details as the pips. This is a standard USB-C top case. This is a deck that was originally on Kickstarter last year, I believe it was. Or early this year, but I think it was last year. And late last year. And there was a lot of people vocal about the fact that the court cards were repetitive. And I was one of them. And they still are. It's the same thing, but at least it's not as expensive as it was on Kickstarter. Kickstarter project did not do well. They decided to go ahead with it. I guess they paid for the artwork. They decided to produce it anyway. So they did, which makes me wonder why they needed Kickstarter in the first place. If they had the funds to do it. Just do it. Now, the original one also was in green. I do think this one is a bit better color. You get a blank card. There's a nice red color. And a double backer. That's a nice kind of a classic looking back design that you might see in a vintage deck almost. The jokers are really kind of simple. There's a joker in the corners. There's a cauldron on there. Gonna cook us some pigs. And there's 4 pips. And it says the Three Little Pigs playing cards. The other one is exactly the same. And it's just a cauldron. I mean, there isn't something else they could have come up with the jokers. It's just like they ran out of ideas. But whatever. Moving along. The Ace of Spades is the big bad wolf. And it says, then I'll huff and I'll puff. And I'll blow your house in. And it says the Three Little Pigs playing cards. Crafted by Ye Old Studio. On the bottom with the Pure Imagination Projects logo. The other aces are similar, but they feature the 3 pigs. And it says, please man, give me those bricks to build a house with. And there's 1 pig and he's facing the one side. And it says in there as well, made in USA and Pure Imagination Projects. With some logos. I don't know why. I mean, it's really hard to see. And actually on top of this wolf, there's also a spade pit logo of some sort. The other ones, it says the same thing about the bricks. But the pig is facing a different direction. Obviously hearts and diamonds in red. With a kind of a beige color. And spades and clubs are in black. Then we get to the court cards. Yay. And you'll see, and I actually say, you know, King of Spades, Queen or whatever, Jack or whatever on top and the bottom. And there's a King of Spades. There's a diamond. There's a club. You can see the kings are all the same. And there's a queen. And I know they were being really defensive about this on the forum, you know, of course. You can probably read the comments there. They're saying they're not repeating because the backgrounds are different colors. Really? The artwork is exactly the same, however. I mean, every little detail, well, there's minor detail differences within the bodies of the chord cards, very minor, but it's essentially identical. And actually, those are identical. Just the color is different. But they changed, like there's a different color in the background. I mean, wow. And the big argument they were making is that it costs them, you know, X amount of money per quote card to design, I guess. So they decided we're only going to pay for 4 quote cards. And I guess some aces and a joker. Not even 2 jokers, 1 joker. And, I mean, really? And then they wonder why it failed. You got other creators on there who spend months and months, like Jody Eklund and Jackson Robinson and Robert Tomlinson, perhaps, and Randy Butterfield and others who spent lots of time on the decks. They completely customize everything, and then these guys go, oh well, it cost us. We have to pay the artist for every court card, and we're going to be cheap, and only design 4 court cards, and then it failed. So there you go. Don't be cheap. You want to put a project on Kickstarter? Make it beautiful, completely customize everything. That's the moral of my story. Pips are custom. Weird, a little bit. I'm not sure why I like that. Or it's supposed to be like pigskin or something. I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit strange looking. Solid would have been nice. Custom font on the indexes. Bicycle stock, Erickson Finis. I think it might be a crust stock. It's pretty thin. Very thin. The borders are actually fairly even, considering it's USB-C. Not perfect, but fairly even. And decently thin. Compared to like that Star deck I reviewed recently, they're nice and thin. They handle good. They look pretty good. I'm going to say for this one, I would say 7 out of 10. Now, I know, like I said, it's repeating artwork and everything, and that affects my score a little bit if they put a little more effort into it, a little more oomph, if you will, and actually customized every court card just a little bit more than what they did. It would have been a little bit better. But at the same time, I understand there's only 3 pigs. And they made 1 the king, 1 the queen, and 1 the jack. But at the same time, they could have made them different. Even with just 3 pigs, they could have changed the background, not just the color, but the actual background. They could have actually changed the bodies of the pigs. They could have changed the direction they were facing. There was all sorts of little things they could have changed to make it different, as opposed to just copy and pasting, basically. But anyways, it's not a bad deck. You can get this at most Magic and card shops. Not sure if CollectiblePointCards.com has it yet, but I'm sure they will have it eventually if they don't. So that is that. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time I have more. And of course, CollectiblePointCards.com. Use the code VJOSE32 and to save 10%. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.